What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's talk mental health. I think this is episode 13. So we're making some progress here. First of all, we want to thank everybody that's spreading the word. If you're watching this video on our Let's Talk Jets channel, please check out Let's Talk Mental Health on YouTube. Please subscribe or spread the word. I definitely appreciate it. If you want to follow me on Twitter, TRAUCH21, Instagram, TRAUCH2121, I appreciate it. Direct messages are cool. I respond to them. I appreciate everybody that's already reached out to me. Listen, I'm always willing to talk about things. I have nothing to hide. Open book. That we have made some bracelets. So for those of you that are interested in that, send me a message. We can find a way to get one to you. And this video is about just overcoming those quiet times. And for me personally, it's when I'm active and busy running around, doing all kinds of whatever. My mind stays active, it stays busy. I don't have any issues. It's when I'm at home at night getting ready to go to bed, or I have time after dinner, or when you're getting ready to settle down after work. And that's when your mind starts to wander and you start to think about things, and you may reflect on things in the past, or you make it down on something that happened during the day, or you may start stressing about something that happened the next day or the next week or the next month or whatever it is. And that's when your mind starts to get the best of you. And you can very easily get into a bad mood or get down and out and start doubting yourself or whatever it is. And it sucks. And it can completely change the way you approach your next day, your next morning, that evening, because you can just kind of either psych yourself out or just make yourself not in the best state of mind. And it's difficult to overcome. And it's kind of what you got to do is you kind of got to, first of all, identify it and find ways to snap out of it or reflect on ways to stay positive. And one of the things I've learned or noticed is that when you're down in those quiet times, you never really focus on things that are good in your life or positive. You always quickly pinpoint things that are bad. You could have accomplished 3 or 4 good things during a day, and you'll find that one thing like, oh man, that really sucked, or this sucks, or I got to do this. Like you go to negative thoughts over positive thoughts. And another thing that I tend to do is that you may set goals for yourself, and when you accomplish them, you don't get the satisfaction that you really should get out of them. You know, say for example, I'll give you just an example like this. Like we do a Jets podcast, which we started a few years ago, and I was like, oh, if we could ever get to a certain amount of listens, I'd be so excited. Or if we could ever get a player on, I'd be so excited. And then it would happen. I'd be like, all right, you know. And people around me like, dude, that is so awesome. Like, you should be really proud of yourself. I'm like, yeah, it's no big deal. Like, whatever. Like, you discount your accomplishments. Or even if you do something in weightlifting or whatever you do, checkers, darts, whatever you may accomplish. If you set that goal and you make it, take time to actually enjoy it and appreciate it. Because you know what? A lot of people be like, dude, that's really awesome. If you even talk about it, like, don't be so, like, I tend to not really talk about anything that I accomplish because I'm not, like, you get, like, kind of, like, you don't want to be that person that brags or always like, oh, look at me, look at me, look at me. But sometimes it's cool to mention, hey, you know what? Guess what we just did? Or guess what I just accomplished? And foster a more positive, happier conversation. And I definitely don't do that. I hate any kind of credit or accolades and things like that. And if I do accomplish anything, I don't take any credit for it. So you kind of have that where you're always just down and you don't really acknowledge things that are going on in your life that are actually positive. So one of the things during the quiet times, there's times where you're just, evaluating yourself. Don't always focus on a negative. Focus on the positives and focus on good things that you may have recently accomplished or things that you're on the verge of accomplishing. And the other thing that I tend to do is I make very aggressive goals for myself, which set me up for disappointment. Like, a lot of things can't happen overnight. Like, you can't go from, like, the outhouse to the penthouse in 2 days. It's just not going to happen. It'd be nice if it did, but it's not going to happen. And I set unrealistic goals for myself, and it leads me up to be just disappointed. And then I get down. Where you got to keep everything in perspective and keep things realistic. And enjoy the ride along the way, and enjoy your short-term goals. When you're making legitimate progress on something and it's tangible, you can see it and feel it, enjoy it. Don't always be so hard on yourself. Don't always doubt yourself. Try to find positives. And I'll keep saying this in every video. Talk to other people about it. Like, don't be scared to talk about yourself to other people. And it's not easy. Like, listen, this channel has taken me completely out of my comfort zone. I can talk football and MMA till I'm blue in the face. Talk about depression and anxiety and all this other stuff is not easy because you put yourself out there and people are going to judge you and you really can't care. Like, listen, too many people worry too much about what they think of you. Like, I just don't really care. If you like me, great. If you don't care, I'm going to be the same person either way. and I'm going to find ways to make an impact in this world and have a productive life where I make my family happy and everything else. So don't worry about what people think about you, and enjoy your own success, and enjoy what you like to do. Too many people often are worried about, oh, well, if I do this, I'll fit in with this crowd, or I'll do this. Listen, do what you like, embrace what you like, and talk about what you like. And what you'll do is you'll attract people around you that have the same interest, and it'll help you get through these times. And the other thing you do is talk about this. If you have a problem with depression or anxiety or any other kind of mental health things, talk to other people about it. Talk to maybe a therapist or doctor, but talk about it. And what you're going to find, and I'll say this in every video, is people can relate to you, and people are going to want to help you, and people are going to want to understand why and the how. Like with mental health, like I'm a very moody person. It's just a fact. I have good days and bad days, highs and lows. And it's just the way depression is. It's just the nature of the beast. I'm not proud of it. I don't enjoy it, but I'm doing everything in my power to get over it. So find things you can enjoy, embrace yourself, embrace your own personal happiness, and don't be scared to talk about your happiness. Talk about your good times. It's okay to talk about your bad times, but embrace things that you're actually good at or successful at, and talk about that as well, and see what happens. It's all like, everybody has their own way of getting through things. Everybody has ways of overcoming adversity and overcoming mental health issues, but find it and keep thinking about it. But the most important thing is, enjoy your good days, enjoy your accomplishments, no matter how small they are, because they're all valuable. And what you'll find is 6 months when they look back, like, you know what? I just did this in January. That's really cool. You start embracing your more fonder moments and don't dwell on the negatives all the time. Don't focus on what you can't do or didn't do. Focus on what you did do. And the things that you want to accomplish, keep it realistic. If you want to buy a new house, car, a new boxing gloves, whatever it is, set realistic expectations so you don't disappoint yourself. Be real about it and see what happens. So, like I said, this is a long video. I'm surprised. I may have repeated myself. If I did, I apologize for that too. Let's talk mental health. If you're watching this on our football podcast station, please subscribe to our channel, Let's Talk Mental Health. I'm on Instagram and Twitter. I'm always welcome to feedback. TRAUCH21, TRAUCH2121. Have a good day. Have a good week. Enjoy yourself. Life is too short, and there's so much to live. Embrace it and have some fun. Talk to you later.